Hey guys, I wanted to talk about prayer really quickly because I'm sitting here thinking about how it all began. It actually began in this very building at work. Um, Two women are Catholic that I work with, and they have been very kind to me and shared their experiences with me. And at first, I was like, okay, I'm not really sure about Catholicism, but I know these ladies know the Lord. Like, they know Jesus, they're with Him, they spend time with them, they feel His presence. They know exactly what I'm talking about when I say, do you know Jesus? Are you spending time with Him? Do you feel Him? Do you feel His presence, His love for you, and Him working in your life? And they're like, yes, of course. That is so important. So I had a rosary for a really long time in my office and how to pray it guide, but I hadn't done it yet. So, um, one experience that happened the other day that can be verified by Romeo and some friends on YouTube because I had asked specifically for this prayer request. This woman's cousin in Mexico, he had gotten kidnapped by the cartel and with his other friends. And I told her, I said, we got to pray now. We got to ask for Mary's intercession right now. And I didn't know how to do it, but I gave her the rosary and we prayed. And then I told the other Catholic woman what was going on, and she prayed as well. Y'all, 3 days later, exactly 3 days later, in the morning, he returned. They dropped him off with no request, and he was completely unharmed. Um, an absolute miracle that doesn't happen with the cartel. Um, that was amazing to me. And that's what really started my road to, okay, there's something going on here. This is working, and I'm seeing it in my own life and in my friend's life. She couldn't believe it either, that he was returned safely. Usually they ask for money or something happened. None of that. They just took him home with no explanation. Not his friends, but just him. So, um, anyway, recently my daughter has come back. I've been praying every day for my daughter, one of my daughters specifically. And she moved down here with no job, no nothing, and got a job on the first interview she went to. That was really cool. Um, and then one of my other daughters, she's struggling in math. She goes to school, and we were praying in the car to her guardian angel and to Mary, and we asked for intercession for help with her grades and her to take a test and to do good on it. And she made a 92 on her math test. So that was really cool. She was like, Mom, it's working, it's working. Your prayers are being answered. I was so happy to hear her say that. Um, then one of my friends is very sick. We just found out she has cancer. And they're having a lot of trouble with insurance, which is really sad because if you need treatment, I don't know why the insurance company won't pay. I guess it's pretty expensive. But anyway, been praying for her every single night while I'm doing my consecration to Michael the Archangel during the Michael Archangel Lent through September. Every time I state my intentions, I include this specific person in those intentions. Um, they have been struggling so hard to get her treatment and found out today that not only did they approve the treatment, but the treatment for the entire year, which is kind of rare. Usually it was like one treatment at a time they might approve, but they approved it all and for like an entire year. Um, and this lady, she's Protestant. We used to do ministry together. She has no idea that I've gone to Catholicism because I know the backlash because they are more on the Calvinist side. So, anyway, pray for her. God knows who she is. So, yeah, this is working. And I got to thinking about like God and us being His children and how He doesn't let us fight down here by ourselves. And I got to thinking, like, as a Protestant, I was always praying and always fighting, but by myself. Like, and I know God can do it through prayer with just me and him, but it seems like since I'm including all of heaven to help me and my family that's in heaven, like, and my angels and this army, that he has, it's working. It's doing something that I couldn't do by myself. And I don't really know how to explain that. But it is working. I'm seeing it work. And I think about Elisha, sorry, and the battle that was in Kings where they were holding the arms up. And he was like, look out and see there's more with us than there are with them. And even back then, like, God had his family in heaven, like, helping and praying for others and fighting battles for them that they couldn't even see. And I think that's what's going on here. I think this is our family. I know this is our family. And the angels are our messengers and our ministers, and they're here to help us. And we're not having to fight this battle by ourselves if we don't want to. We can have their help, their intercession. They can help us. So anyway, I just wanted to share that and how that's going, because you hear so much negativity about it, and it's very sad from the Protestants, because it's like they're so alone and they're everything. They're sola fide, they're sola whatever, scriptura, and they're, it's like, why would you want to be alone? Why wouldn't you want all of heaven helping you and your family? Like, you don't have to do this alone just because you don't like it, like Catholics, or you think you're doing something wrong. Like, really pray about it and really do your research and really look at those words and how they're being defined, because there's so much help. God's not sending us on a battlefield against millions of enemies and telling us to go do this by ourselves. We have all of heaven to back us up and to help us. So I just wanted to share that. I love you guys. I hope you have a great night. Take care. Bye.